movement, hear me. We are requesting all citizens to move into Washington, to go by plane, by car, bus, any way that you can get there. Walk if necessary. We are pushing for jobs, housing, desegregated schools. This is an urgent request. Please join.
The American Broadcasting Company continues its coverage of the March on Washington.
At this time, I have the honor to present to you the moral leader of our nation. A great, dedicated man, Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. My poor little children one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
Good evening. Dr. Martin Luther King,
The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King,
the apostle of nonviolence
and the leader of the nonviolent civil rights movement in the United States, was assassinated in Memphis tonight.
The announcement here that Dr. King had died.
Dr. King was standing on the balcony of a second-floor hotel room tonight when, according to a companion, a shot was fired from across the street.
The shooting occurred at the Lorraine Motel.
A sniper's bullet cut down Dr. King as he stood on a hotel balcony in Memphis. Within an hour, Dr. King was dead. That happened at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
It was a very great shock for something like this to happen.
He always said he would not live to be 40. He didn't think he would. He wanted to, but he never thought he'd live to be 40 years old.
At this point, I had been so knocked out of my middle-class assumptions that I didn't know what would happen. Perhaps the country could be reformed and Robert Kennedy would be president. Perhaps we'd be plunged into a civil war. I'd be imprisoned and killed. Anything was, it seemed impossible to tell what country we were in and what was about to happen.
Even though we expected it, when it happened, you know, you didn't know what to do. And we stayed in shock for a very long time. A very long time.
We must never forget that there are some white people in the United States just as determined to see us free as we are to be free ourselves. Who has a victory of killing and lynching people and throwing them in rivers? It's our oppressors, and now people are telling me to stoop down to that level. Oh no! Oh no! The reason that I will not do it is that I'm not going to allow anybody to pull me so low as to use the very method that has perpetuated evil throughout our civilization. I'm sick and tired of violence. I'm tired of the war in Vietnam. I'm tired of war and conflict in the world. I'm tired of shooting. I'm tired of hate. I'm tired of selfishness. I'm tired of evil. I'm not going to use violence, no matter who says it.